This segment is brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And we're always glad that whenever we need updates from Lafourche Parish, to welcome in Lafourche Parish President Mitch Orgeron. Mitch, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you, Keith.
All right, we appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about this gas well leak that we had down in Lower Lafourche, south of Golden Meadow, and how things stand today.
So we're happy to report that the leak was actually secured yesterday, right around 12:30. The well actions that were taken were quite successful, and we were able to cap the well, put a choke valve in it, and everything has been secured. And now we're moving on to the environmental cleanup, and hopefully we'll be able to wrap that up pretty quickly.
Okay. Any particular amount of time you think this cleanup will take, Mitch, or where things are? There's the how vast it is in the area that it's been affected?
So it's really just a few areas right around the well itself, probably within a couple thousand feet. Most of it is light sheening. There is a little bit of emulsified oil that did build up around some of the boom and some of the little shorelines that they have there. So they're in the process of padding that up. You're also using some absorbent boom. But other than that, we still have some environmental impact, but it is minimal considering that it was a majority gas well. Very little condensate was being produced by that well.
Right, and so again, very important to make sure we clarify that it was a oil gas well leak, that it wasn't necessarily an oil well leak.
That is correct. It did produce a little bit of what they call condensate, which is a very light and aromatic oil. So there's still some sort of exposure from that, but it is minimal, fortunately.
Yeah, and again, we don't expect it to move forward or affect anything north of that area, and so we feel like it's not really impacting other areas at this time. It's more consolidated.
That is correct. No, everything is secured. There has been boom that had been deployed really since the leak started. So we were able to contain any type of liquids that would have made it on the water. And ES&H, who's the responding oil spill recovery organization, has been on top of that really since the beginning of this evolution. So they usually do a very good job and have responded to these types of events in the past.
Yeah, and this is a unified event, right? They've got lots of different organizations involved in making sure that the cleanup is going well. And like you said, that particular organization very familiar with what to do and how to do the process for making sure this works well for our area.
That is correct. So U.S. Coast Guard was our federal partners involved. They're overseeing the full process. We also have the State Department of Natural Resources that are here. The state all spill folks are here as well, state police. So, all the expected state partners and federal partners are involved along with us. Fire District 3 was the fire district for that area, and Lafourche Ambulance District was also out there during the evolution, just to make sure that, if there was any type of firefighting or other emergency response needs. And also Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office. So all of our local partners and our state and federal partners were involved to make sure that this well was appropriately capped and that any environmental impacts were minimized and that we do get it cleaned up very, very quickly.
Right, and we got a little shot of that. Jason, thank you very much for showing exactly where that's located. And so, Mitch, we appreciate that and all the efforts. And again, I brag all the time. Terrebonne and Lafourche do a fantastic job of being able to coordinate and make sure that we partner with each other to take care of things like this. Oil and gas is a big deal in our area. We got to make sure that we keep it going and make sure that we do our job. And y'all have certainly done that in this particular cleanup. So kudos to everybody involved with that.
Oh, thank you. We have an amazing team, not only at Lafourche, but we have great partners.
Yeah, it's very much appreciated. Speaking about great partners and appreciation, you guys are doing something a little bit about going green here to thank our veterans here this time of year. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so one of the things that's kind of starting to grow around the country is in honor of our veterans and the fact that they've made an extreme sacrifice to our country is lighten up our buildings and our flag green in honor of their service leading up and through Veterans Day. People have made the ultimate sacrifice, but also we have a lot of heroes among us who served in the armed forces, and a lot of times we remember what they've done in the past during particular days, but it's an opportunity to recognize them over the couple weeks, and just bring attention to their service and the dedication that they made in service of our country.
Yeah, and as Jason was showing, well, y'all got several different areas where are doing that. We know that Lafourche Parish goes out a long way, but you've got several different places that's being done, including the courthouse there, Lafourche Parish Thibodeau Government Complex, the Warren J. Harang Jr. Municipal Auditorium there, Lafourche Parish Matthews Government Complex, as well as the Lafourche Parish Civil Service Building. So really cool. As we got about 30 seconds left, Mitch, about the honoring of our veterans, and so very nice that all of Lafourche is involved in that, because we all appreciate and support what they've done.
We do, and I encourage all of our residents to light up their flag green as we move through veterans. There's going to be a lot of Veterans Day programs coming up next Tuesday. I personally will be attending a few of them. And of course, recognizing those veterans at our council meeting on Tuesday also. So please tell a veteran thank you, and let's keep them all in our prayers, especially those that have gone before us.
Mitch, we appreciate it so much. Thanks so much for all that y'all are doing, and good luck, and hope everything goes well on Tuesday.
Thank you, Keith.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment, but don't go anywhere. I got a whole lot more right here on HTV.
This segment was brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.